Hi everyone, welcome to today's class. Today we're going to be learning how to make a straight beading. Okay, how to bead on a straight line. Alright, so we have different materials we can use, and here inside the plastic I have the sand bead. The sand bead is the white. Okay, this is the sand bead. Then I also have the glass bead. Alright, this is the glass bead. So it comes in different sizes. We have size 4, size 6. So depending on what you want to do, when you get to market, you can just check out for the size you want to work with. Okay, so and then you'll be needing your pen. It's very important to have a pen by using designing, like in drawing your pattern, because every beading must go through the pattern drafting. If you want to have the correct shape, then you have to draft out your pattern either on the clothes, on felt, or wording. I'm actually using wording currently, so you can use felt also depending on what you want to do. So even if it's on the clothes, then you have to make a line on it. Alright, so this is how to make a single beading. I'm going to be using my needle, my beading needle, and then this is size 12. I'm using needle of size 12. Okay, so you bring it and then you punch. So to start beading now, we have to bring our needle out from the down part, can you see, to the top, to where the line is starting. From there you just pull your thread. Okay, I'm going to be starting first with the sand bead. To make it easier for you, you can just put it in your hand to fix easily. So it depends on how many you want to fix at a time, but if you are going on a longer pattern, because I would advise you take, like, let's say like 5 to 6 of it, then measure it. You just move it to the tip and measure it on the line. Okay, then you bring it out. Okay, the reason why I'm measuring it is to make sure it doesn't form a lumps, so it can be on a straight line. Are you seeing it now? So it can be on a straight line without forming any lumps. Okay, then the next thing you do is you bring it out to still on the line, but make sure it comes in between the second to the last one. Then you pull out to make it firm, and then your needle goes in into the second to the last and the last one here. Okay, this is to make sure it is firm, and be careful when you are pulling your thread so it will not tangle. Then you go again. So I'm going to do this for the second time, and then I'll also show you how to make use of the seed bead. Okay, so you go back to measuring it. This is what I said, you have to be very careful because the thread can tangle at any slight mistake. So you have to be very careful, very careful. Be careful when pulling it. Can you see it now? It's on a straight line. So the next one I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be working with the seed bead. So I'm still going to bring it on the same line, but on the second. Please be very careful when you are drawing your thread so it won't tangle. make sure by the time you are pulling it very tight. Okay, so I'm going with this glass bead now. This one is quite tinier. Sorry, I didn't measure it. I can just go on ahead, but as a beginner, you need to. If you are very used to it now, it's going to be very easy for you to just use your eyes to gauge. Okay. So you saying now? Are you saying it is still on the straight line? So if you are done with it, then you can just tighten it like this. So there are two ways I do it. I do this as first, then I cut my thread. And I split it into two, then tie. I tie it twice before cutting off the excess. It's just to secure it. Then you trim up. So you can get your lighter and then just burn the excess here, just to make sure it's firm. So this is what you're going to get for a straight stitches. So watch out for the next class.